for their show at Southall Minster. They've been raising cash for Prostate Cancer UK as part of the National Men United initiative, which has other regional choirs all joining together for a sold-out show at Nottingham's Albert Hall at the weekend. And they've added another date at St Giles in West Bridgford next month as well. I'm pleased to say that joining me now are two members of the Notts Men United choir, Andy Conroy and Harry Wood, who've both been impacted by prostate cancer as well. Thank you for coming on. It's great to have you here.
Thanks for having us.
We'll talk about the success of the choir and how it all came about. First of all, though, so how have you been affected by prostate cancer?
Myself, I had a test last year, a blood test. No symptoms at all, just because I'm of an age where perhaps you should get tested, or there's no national screening programme. That came up with a slightly high reading, and then you go for an MRI, and then if that's positive, which it was in my case, then you go for biopsy, which is definitive, tells you, whether you've got it or not. And of course mine did. But that was part way through. I'd already joined the choir, and so I knew I'd had the blood test, but I didn't have the actual biopsy test.
Right, okay.
So it was part way through the 9-week, it's a 9-week project for this pop-up choir, and it was part way through that I found out I did have it.
Oh, wow. I guess you had the support then, if you're in the choir. I suppose that was
Yes,
one,
yes, it's brilliant. It's like, I joined the choir because I just wanted to sing. It wasn't because it was prostate or anything. Maybe I had no idea I had it, but it just worked out quite well.
Yeah, I was actually a doctor's scene for a different reason, and I just jokingly said, this old age thing, I don't like this. I'm getting tired and I have to keep going to the toilet. And he asked me what my PSA score was. I didn't even know what a PSA was. And anyway, he explained, it's about prostate cancer. And what he did quickly was organise a blood test. And the next morning he rang me, asked me to come in and explain that I got a high reading of a prostate PSA. And he quickly organised a CT scan followed by an MRI scan. And before I knew it, I was on hormone tablets, had a hormone injection for over 3 months, and I had radiation treatment for a month. And here I am. But I've got to wait till June till I get my test results. So,
okay.
But regarding the choir, I saw an advertisement in Melton, and I thought it's ideal. I've been involved in a fundraiser. My ex-pupils did a day where they did a football tournament. I think it was 10 teams, including females. And many ex-pupils are now, reaching the 40s.
Yeah.
But they organised it and managed to raise £1,250 for prostate cancer.
Wow.
In one day.
That's
So
amazing.
obviously I was interested in helping prostate cancer.
Yeah.
As well as I was talking earlier to Andy about, as we get older, we struggle physically to do activities like we want to play football.
Of course.
And this was ideal because we still got our voices, even though you're restricted with cancer to what you can do. It's prostate cancer, and because your body's changing, restricted what you can eat and drink. You get tired.
We've got a hobby now, haven't we?
And a really successful one as well.
Yeah, it's incredible because most of these men have never really sang before.
Yeah.
And you're talking about 100 men, and to get together in a short time and try and learn 8 songs in 9 weeks. And
what was it like? So if you don't say, because I imagine that would be quite intimidating to stand there and try and sing it when you haven't done it in front of strangers.
Yeah, it is. As you can see there, Kieran is one of the conductors. He's a teacher and he treats us like people, so we have to be on the ball all the time.
We have a laugh and
we
make mistakes, and Kieran, being the teacher, who tells us off in a nice way.
Right.
And then we do it again, we practice. One of the best things is they gave us all, we downloaded on Dropbox, is that what's called Dropbox?
Dropbox,
yeah. We downloaded all the songs, so we can just listen to them in the car.
Right.
And put the earphones in, or on the bus, or wherever on the train, so we can keep listening to them and practice them.
Amazing. So tell us about this weekend then, the big event happening.
Yeah, we did Southall a couple of weeks ago, and I think it's always difficult when you sing to know what it's going to sound like. It's actually a beautiful venue, and the audience were really appreciative. But when we listen to it back, that sounds absolutely beautiful. And you wouldn't believe that men have just been put together.
Yeah.
Don't really
Never
sing.
sung before.
Yeah, and get a sound like that. It's absolutely fantastic feeling, especially at our age.
And then the concert finished at about 10 o'clock, and my lad drove me to London. He's Charing Cross Hospital to get my prostate operation done at 7:30 the next morning. So we got to a hotel in London about 2:45, 3 hours sleep, and then straight to the hospital. And I was back home in Nottingham by 3 o'clock that Saturday afternoon.
Blimey. Right, we're going to have to move on, unfortunately. So if you just remind us how people can come along, can they, on Saturday?
They'll have to wait outside because it's sold out.
It's sold out.
Minster.
And the West Bridgeford.
Yeah, the West Bridgeford, yeah, it's sold
Oh,
out.
you'll be back. You'll be doing a world tour this way. Thank you so much for coming. Yeah. Well, we'll get you back on. Definitely. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow. Now it's almost time of the week again for the latest episode of Team Talk. It's the last show of the season, unfortunately, because the